Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In the previous video we have explained what is scientific notation, then we explained how to add or how to subtract two numbers in scientific form. So just to revise once quickly, if we have two numbers, for example, number 4500, to write this number in scientific form or in standard form, this means basically writing a number as 4.5 multiplied by 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3 multiplied by 10 to the power of 3. Or if we have, for example, 0.0045, then it would be 4.5, but this time we multiply by 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3 by negative 3. So in one of the previous lessons we basically learned how to write any number in scientific notation, and then we learned how to add and subtract numbers that are in scientific notation. So if you haven't watched that, please watch both of the previous videos where you can revise everything that we have learned so far about scientific notation. Now, I will revise adding and subtracting numbers in scientific notation because that's important for today's lesson as well. So if we say, for example, 4.5 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5, then we add this to, let's say, 3.1 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5. We said in order to add two numbers in scientific notation, they must have equal exponents. They must have equal exponents so that we can add them. So basically, the only thing we need to do here is 4.5 plus 3.1, which is equal to 7.6, and then we copy the exponent. So 10 to the power of 5 remains the same. That is why we have this as our answer. So the reason for that is what this one and this one have in common. That is 10 to the power of 5. If we get it from the first one, then we get 4.5 plus from the second one we have 3.1. So basically that is why we multiply 10 to the power of 5 by 7.6. That's how it works when we have addition or when we have subtraction with scientific notation. The thing that we will learn today is what if we have multiplication. So for example, 4.5 multiplied by 10 to the power of 4 added to, let's say, 3 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5. In order, okay, let's fix this one. So we said we need to multiply them. So when we multiply two numbers that are in scientific notation, this is our first number and this is our second number. The way it works is number by number, so you multiply them separately. We basically multiply 4.5 by 3, and then we also multiply exponent by exponent. 10 to the power of 4 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5. And that's pretty much it. So what we do here is 4.5 multiplied by 3. Let's do it quickly. 4.5 multiplied by 3. 3 by 5, 15, 5 and 1. 3 by 4 is 12 plus 1, 13. So the answer will be 13.5 times. Here we have 10.4 and 10.5. We know that the rule is add the exponents. So it will be 4 plus 5, which is 9. But guys, we need to double check now. Is our answer in scientific notation, or there is something else that we need to do? If you said that the number is not in scientific notation, then you are right. Because what we have here is 13.5. And we know that our definition says the number has to be between 1 and 10. So, because it's 13.5, we know that we can write it as, move the point once, right? So it will be 1.35 times 10, and then we copy 10 to the power of 9. That basically means that we have 1.35 times, here there is exponent 1. We know that already, right? So it will be 10 to the power of 1 plus 9, which is 10. And here is the final answer. So in order to add, actually to multiply two numbers that are in scientific notation, what we need to do is number multiplied by number. So 4.5 multiplied by 3, which is equal to 13.5. And then we say exponent by exponent, which means 10.4 multiplied by 10.5. So 10 to the power of 4 and 10 to the power of 5 is 10 to the power of 9. But we need to check if this final answer is in scientific notation, because it's not. We have to write 13.5 as 1.35 times 10, and then we copy 10 to the power of 9. Finally, 10 to the power of 1 and 10 to the power of 9 is 10 to the power of 10. With that, we have the final answer. Let us try another example. If we have, let's say, 4.11 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 6, this number will be multiplied by, let's say, 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power of 4. All right? So we said the rule is number by number, and then 10 by 10. Let's do 10 by 10 first. 10 to the power of minus 6 multiplied by 10 to the power of 4. We said when it's multiplication, we add the exponents. So minus 6 plus 4 will be minus 2. Now we have to multiply the numbers quickly. 4.11 multiplied by 8.5. So 5 times 1, 5 times 1, 5 times 4. Then we have 8 times 1, 8 times 1, 8 times 4. We add it quickly, so we get 5, 13 and 1. Then we get 4, then we get 3. 1, 2, 3, we move it here. So it will be 34.935. All right, so guys, so far what we have done is 4.11 multiplied by 8.5. That gave us 34.935. And then 10 to the power of minus 6 multiplied by 10 to the power of 4 is 10 to the power of negative 2. We are almost done. What we need to do is to check, is my answer in scientific notation? In order for this to be in scientific notation, we need a number that is less than 10. It is not less than 10. So we move the point ones to the left, but then we add here 1. We explained in the previous example why is that. Because 34.935 can be written as 3.4935 multiplied by 10. Right? And that 10 we add over here. So the final answer will be 3.4935 times 10 to the power of minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. With that, we have the final answer. I hope that this is clear. I will give you one practice question that you can try by yourself. So for example, 5.8 multiplied by 10 to the power of negative 11 multiplied by 2.1 multiplied by 10 to the power of positive 3. Solve this one If you need to pause the video, then do it, pause the video, and then give me the answer in the comment section so that we can check if it's correct. One last example for today, division. If we have to divide two numbers in scientific notation, for example, 6.2 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5 divided by, let's say, 2.1 multiplied by 10 to the power of negative 2. Again, what we do is number divided by number, and then 10 to the power of 5 divided by 10 to the power of minus 2. Let's do that first. When it's division, we know that we have to minus the exponents. So 5 minus minus 2, which means 5 minus minus 2 is basically 5 plus 2, so it will be 7. So 10 to the power of 7, right? So 5 minus minus 2, it's 10 to the power of 7. All right, the only thing we need to do is 6.2 divided by 2.1. 6.2 divided by 2.1. If we multiply them both by 10, then we get 62 divided by 21. All right, let's do long division here. 62 divided by 21. 21 into 62 fits, let's try, it fits 2 times, right? Because 2 times 21 is 42, minus this, which will be 0 and 2. 21 into 20 doesn't work. Put the point, add another 0 down. So 21 into 200 will be 9. 9 multiplied by 21 will be 189. If we minus it, then we get 11, add another 0. It fits 5 times. 5 times 21 is 105, and so on. Okay, let's say the answer here would be 2.95. Of course, you would get some number that will be divisible, because I gave you some random numbers, that's why we had many digits. Basically, the idea is clear. We divide number by number, and then 10 to the power of 5 divided by 10 to the power of negative 2 is 10 to the power of 7. We have to check, is my number in scientific notation? Is this number between 1 and 10? It is between 1 and 10. Perfect. With this, we are done with dividing numbers in scientific notation. So basically, to divide two numbers in scientific notation, number by number, 10 to the power of something divided by 10 to the power of something. Good, that was a short lesson. I hope that everything was clear. Please make sure that you write any questions you have in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel so that you can watch all the videos, and do not forget to check the description box. I will put many different resources, practice questions with answer keys for you to revise this by yourself. Bye, and see you next time.